Alright, so we've arrived at Jenny Lake and we're going to take the shuttle boat over so we can go and see Hidden Falls, Inspiration Point. Yep. And then we're going to walk back. Do a one-way ride. Yep, there goes the shuttle. Oh, can't see it, but it is over there through the trees.
We're Wilson,
Kelly,
Cody,
and Maddie,
and we are the
Mewve family.
We're a pair of teachers with a passion for spending time with our family while traveling this great country.
We hope to inspire you to get out,
Get moving, and make memories.
Y'all excited?
yeah.
Yeah? What are you excited about? Go see the waterfall? Yeah. And a boat ride. It's always fun, isn't it? Boat rides are always cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's not here because we don't have any mosquitoes right now.
Really? Oh, it's never called for Bailey, dude.
Really?
Okay, girl.
I bet. I was over in Pinedale though.
Wow, look at this. Right here.
hiked up to Hidden Canyon, and we are up here actually kind of by the Cascades, I guess, above the waterfall. But we've gone for a while, and right behind me you can see a few of the peaks. We did have to cross some snow on the trail and ice, and it's what's today, July the 8th, so still got ice and snow in places up here, and of course you can see it in the photos of these locations. But this is a pretty cool trail to hike, and the first part is a little bit steep, and then when you get to Inspiration Point you kind of go straight up. But then as you get into the canyon, it definitely levels out quite a bit, and it's not as strenuous of a hike. But we're going to stop before we get too much further into the canyon and head back down. Man, what kind of views do you get from up here? It is great. Right in the middle of the Tetons, hiking through this canyon. Look up and see the walls of the mountains really high along in here. It's just a beautiful place to be. Not as many hikers once you get up this high as well. That's a nice thing about moving on up the trail. There's a hiker. I said there's a hiker. What'd you think about this trail? Wasn't that bad? It's pretty long, yeah, if you do the whole canyon. But we're definitely not going to do that. Not today. Maybe another time. Alright, so now we're on the trail back to Jenny Lake, to the parking area. And we rode the shuttle boat over, save a couple miles. We've already done like 3.9 miles. And I think it's about 2.5 miles back from here. So far so good. Looks flat, but I know there's going to be some up and down. So now we're going to tell you, or we're going to try to tell you a little bit about our hikes that we did while we were in the Tetons on this particular episode. Last time we talked about the Bradley and Taggart Lakes hikes, and those were a lot of fun. We did what, like 4 miles?
No, that was 6.
Oh, 6 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, we did 6 miles. And what we've tried to do on our hiking is just try to increase it a little bit along the way. So while we were in Rapid City, we did like a 4-mile hike. And then we did 6 miles this time. Back
Bunsen Peak in Yellowstone, it was about 4.5 miles too.
Yeah, so that was similar. And even down in the Badlands, we did a couple of hikes that would have been somewhere around 3 miles,
3 or
I guess.
4 miles, yeah.
Yeah, for the total. For these hikes today, or for this hike, because we ended up combining a couple of destinations. You want to talk about those?
Yes, sure. So you arrive at Jenny Lake, and it's actually a loop around the lake if you want to go all the way around the lake. But we only did the shuttle over and half of the lake loop back.
Yeah, and that saved you like 2 miles. So
yeah.
that is very worth it. I think we put the cost earlier in the video of that particular thing, but it's a time saver and it's a
energy saver,
a foot saver, we'll call it. So
I think 5 miles all the way around the lake. I think 3 on one side and about 2.5 on the other.
Yeah. So then you're just walking around the lake, which is beautiful, but it's so cool to get up a little higher. And we just thought it was so cool to get up into the mountains. You know, we didn't quite make it way up in there
because all of this links to the Cascade Canyon trail, which is like a 14-mile trail up in a canyon in the Tetons, and that's not quite for us, but we were able to push ourselves all the way up into that a little bit.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah,
but maybe not right now.
Yeah, so we actually did Hidden Falls, then up to Inspiration Point, which is kind of the normal combination of what people do there at Jenny Lake. They ride the shuttle over, hike up Inspiration Point, and back down. But you can continue on further from that Inspiration Point into Cascade Canyon. So a lot of people just go a little bit into that just to be able to see it because it is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad we went on up, even though none of us really wanted to keep going because we knew how much, we knew how much we had to go back with the kids and Mama. We knew that part, but we did go up into it and got to experience some ice and snow and on the trail, and we didn't see any wildlife, but we felt like there was some around at some point in time because it was very wildernessy. so we felt like there was probably something in the wilderness there around us, but it was absolutely beautiful. So it ended up being a total of about 7.5 miles. The last part where we thought we were almost at the parking lot,
it took forever.
It took forever.
Even it was flat, which was nice.
Yeah, mostly
but it just
flat.
seemed to take forever because there just wasn't very much to see. You were just kind of walking through the woods next to the lake, and you couldn't even see the lake in a lot of places.
Yeah, so, and we got to the boat ramp, and we thought we were in the parking lot. We were like,
oh. Right. And we weren't quite there yet.
We still had about half a mile left to go from the boat ramp that people were at. We thought we were there, but that was false hope there. So we.
So if you want to make the most of it, I guess buy the round trip ticket on the boat. Yeah. And that's probably a great option. We wanted to hike everything, and looking back, I think we'd do the same thing again because it was pretty worth it. I would do the same thing.
I might would do the round trip boat to get back and do more up into the mountain. I think that would probably be able to do a little bit more into the canyon, I think, next time.
That's true. I would definitely like to go into the canyon.
And that way you can save some of that in the shuttle, and give yourself a break coming back. Mm-hmm. So that might be next time, our second time around doing that, is do this round trip shuttle and be able to do more of the canyon. So. Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions about these hikes, we'll be glad to try to answer whatever. You can give us some comments down below, and make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Okay, and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, just click that little button so we can increase our channel subscribers here and hopefully help you guys make better decisions as you're looking for things to do. And we love the outdoors. We really do. And it's what we focus on in all of our videos so far is the outdoors.
So since our family loves to get in the outdoors, we are not ones that really go into cities, big cities and shops and things like that. That is not our kind of vacation that we like to do. So if you like that kind of stuff, you can definitely find more adventures on our travel channel, and we would appreciate you clicking subscribe and so that you don't miss anything.